What is it about when we all just try to get back together again and do one of those, old Christmases like when we were kids? It just doesn't work sometimes.
Well, I think because you grow up and your personalities are now that of I'm an adult. And sometimes egos get involved and young childhood problems are now adult problems that never got solved as young childhood problems. So when you meet the Myers and you understand the sisters, what you love about Rachel and Cheryl, they're not unique. Rachel and Cheryl is Lisa and Pam. Rachel and Cheryl is Sonia and Donna. Rachel and Cheryl, because those relationships, Rachel and Cheryl is Monique and Millicent. I mean, those are those relationships that you can grab onto. And I remember when my grandmother passed, my mother's mother, and that first Christmas was different because she was truly the glue. So everybody didn't show up at 5 o'clock. Everybody wasn't on time. Because now the glue is gone and you really don't know how to put it back together. And with this movie, we were able to watch, and I don't want to say for the first time, but we don't get a chance to see it often, when you see the patriarch of a family, of a black family, really leading and guiding his family. We oftentimes don't get a chance to see that. And Mr. Glover, no one could have been Walter Myers, except for you.
Absolutely. Perfect in that role. Is like, it was written right there for you. And then it even thought about it, like she said, it's the first Christmas after your wife had passed. You know that the kids, sometimes we're getting along, but it's like, let's just do this one more time at least.
We'll do that just one more time at least, I mean, it's really difficult for me because I'm alone all that period of time until that holiday, essentially. And so I have to live with the memory of my wife, and that's difficult and everything else. So the choices that I make in order to thinking about selling the house, really going through selling the house, all those things that deal with my own pain and finding some sort of way of not being able to exercise that pain that I feel. But it's interesting, what I think about, what I loved about the role the most is that it is me, in the sense, I love being a father. I mean, I'm like my dad. The one thing, if you would ask me what's the quintessential expression, anything happened in my life, is being a father. And that is the sense that I love the idea, the nuance of it, the kind of watching and watching, observing, all of that, And I had a great example, because my dad was really quiet, but he was always present. Present.
Those are those dads.
You know what I'm saying?
They just tip around this dad.
You're supposed to be there at 7. If you didn't know, you know what's something else? If you didn't get that at 7, you know he's gonna be at 7.
All right. Mine would be at 6:45.
And he's not gonna say anything. He's gonna acknowledge that. Okay. All right then.
Right.
He's there,
Right.
And I think that was the wonderful thing about that. So all the things about that, the idea around that, I think the multiple ideas, generational ideas, the ideas around changes that are happening, the sibling rivalries and all those things, that all those things happen in families,
Oh, definitely.
And wanting your children to succeed, wanting your children to take another step beyond where you had taken, is all of that happens in the family.
Don't take this because my family look crazier than this.
Well then, okay, yeah, mine probably, we're crazy, we're dramatic, we have a lot of drama going on, but it's like,
a little bit smoother.
people will just leave as opposed to like, we'll just bounce.
Right.
We won't really engage in the full-on craziness. It never gets to that point where guns are,
Yeah, that
Never-
was one
it'll
part.
never get to
that
that
didn't
point,
come
'cause
right.
we're just like-
And then here you are. You're the best friend,
Yes,
so you're
sir.
there, helping out,
Yeah.
making sure you guys okay, and whatever he needs, you're there to take care of.
Most definitely. I mean, this like my homie. You know what I'm saying? It's like he a good kid, but I'm kind of like a little rough around the edges. So it's certain things that he want and he can't grab, and I can grab it for him. You know what I'm saying? But by me being that best friend, man, I always want to see my brother happy.
Then in your case, here she is, lovely young lady working at the store.
My character Jasmine, she's just like a small town girl who has big city dreams. She's from Birmingham, Alabama, and she's got methods. She's got ways. She's got her eyes set.
Detroit, please come out and support our movie, Almost Christmas, November 11th.
That's right.